All right, everyone, welcome to the most positive channel on the face of the earth, Mr. Community. Coming to you from the city of Cincinnati, first live of the day, channel all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children to turn in cans, just giving them a legal way to make something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your race, your political views, your economic status. As long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Spirituality, current affairs. If you just want to mingle in the chat, connect with old friends, meet new friends, feel free to do that. If you want to joke around, go ahead. As long as you keep it tasteful. You got a business you want to promote your business. We all about supporting one another, entrepreneurs coming together, uplifting each other. You got a YouTube channel you want to promote your YouTube channel. Let us know how we can find your channel, subscribe to you. If you're on hard times, you come to the right place. Feel free to share your cash out and your PayPal. No shame in your game. Let everyone know what you're going through. You may get your biggest blessings on this channel. We're all about positive energy. We welcome everyone to the channel. Go watch our short videos so you get a better idea what the channel is all about. On our short videos, you'll see us out here going to homeless camps, putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, helping out the homeless family as much as we possibly can. We'll be out here doing acts of kindness. Sometimes it'll be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. Mr. Community on the block. Welcome everyone to the channel, everyone. We are one. Like I said, I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. What's up, my man? Yeah. I'll get back. Yes, sir. Okay, I'll get with you. All right, live. All right, everyone, I'm out here with a heavy heart. I just share my story every time I go live. If you want a more detailed explanation of why I'm out here with a heavy heart. Yes, sir. Let me go see what my man talking about. Anyway, if you want more detailed information why I'm out here with a heavy heart, I explained it on all my videos that say mourning loved ones, with an R in parentheses. It get drained to explain it. I had a nightmare at the hospital. I'm into holistic healing. I try to tell my loved ones that's the way to go. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in the country, they don't know nothing about holistic healing. So a lot of my loved ones went to the hospital for their chronic illnesses. Man, they went to the hospital with one thing wrong. After being in the hospital for about a month, they had 20 million things wrong. Loved ones went to the hospital on no medication. After being in the hospital for about a month, they had 1 million different medications they was on, all with harmful side effects. Just a nightmare. Herbalists over hospitals, everyone, I'm telling you. Don't put your life in the hands of people that benefit from you being sick, hospitals and big pharma. Do your research. Don't put your life in the hands of people that go to medical school and learn nothing about nutrition. All they learn is to recommend you to big pharma. Big pharma all about making big dollars. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They always suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. What's up, family? So I'm explaining my nightmare in the hospital real short. It drains me every time I talk about it. But I'm gonna tell you 2 videos where I go into great detail of what happened to me at the hospital. 2 videos where I let you know the nightmare that I went through in the hospital, and you can go check it out for yourself. Because I'm gonna rush through it right now because it drains me to talk about it. My loved one went through a nightmare in the hospital. Mistakes was made. Hospital act like they wanted to hurry up and get my loved one up out of here. Physically and medically, it was just a nightmare. They was making all kind of mistakes. All right, 2 videos you can go check out to see my nightmare in the hospital. What's up, my man? All right, the first video is called Getting Spicy. downtown, mourning loved ones, salsa dancing, concert. Go watch that video on this channel. And I tell you in great detail everything that I went through in the hospital with my loved one and how it was a complete nightmare. Other video you can watch. There's a video on this channel called Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again. Watch those two videos and I tell you about the nightmare that I experienced in the hospital with my loved one. Hospital was making so many mistakes. Hospital was pushing for end-of-life treatment because they ruined my life, ruined my loved one's heart with their medication, ruined my loved one's kidneys. My loved one didn't pass away from the disease. My loved one passed away from negligence in the hospital. Anagramgenius.com. Go check that out. What's written in your name? So my loved one went to the hospital, ended up with internal damage, internal organs damage from the hospital medication. After they damaged my loved one's heart, they told my loved one, there's nothing else we could do for you. We want to push for end-of-life treatment, put you in hospice and just let you waste away. Unbelievable. So I took over. I said, if there's nothing else you guys can do, then just keep my loved one on the medication that y'all got her on and let me start bringing in some holistic treatments, everything but herbs. I had $2,000 worth of herbs, but you can't mix herbs with hospital medicine. So my plan was to wean my loved one off the hospital medicine, then put them on the herbs. But until then, the doctors agreed not to try to heal my loved ones because they already say they can't do that. They done ruined their health. So I said, okay, just let our loved ones stay here and let's see if my loved one shows signs of improvement based on what I'm doing. I started bringing in organic fruits, kept my loved one from eating hospital food, processed food, junk food, sugary food. If you want to be sick, go to the hospital and eat the food that they give you. So I got my loved one off the hospital food. I got my loved one eating nothing but organic fruits. I brought in 100% beet juice, 100% pure carrot juice, 100% celery juice. I brought in organic essential oils, peppermint oil, rubbing that on the sole of the feet of my loved one, organic frankincense oil, rubbing that behind the ears of my loved one, rubbing that in my loved one's hands and let my loved one put it hands up to the nose and inhale it. I brought in an air purifier. I had that air purifier blowing out frankincense oil and peppermint oil. I was using organic castor oil on my loved one, rubbing it all over my loved one's body. I was using organic black seed oil, rubbing that all over my loved one's body. I had my loved one going to sleep to high frequency healing sounds that you can find on YouTube. Just type in healing frequency sounds. Had my loved one going to sleep to that. And as a result, my loved one started showing signs of improvement. The doctors say they can't explain it. We don't understand it. Your loved one kidneys all of a sudden is looking good. We thought this was impossible. They say we are so confused. We must admit we see an improvement, but we still want to push for a light treatment. It was mind-boggling, unbelievable. Charity Cole, how you doing, family? Mingle in the chat, everyone. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. We're gonna walk around the hood, let you check out the city of Cincinnati. But I'm doing what I do every time I go live. I explain what happened to me in the hospital to prove that it's herbalists over hospitals. So they say they still want to push into light treatment, although my loved one was showing signs of improvement. Unfortunately, some friends and family members that's dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, don't question authority, and kind of find out some loved ones, friends and family that had hidden agendas. They was interested in insurance, what they could get from my loved one once my loved one passed away. They was interested in taking over my loved one's house and car. They were pushing for end-of-life treatment along with the doctors. It was unbelievable. Watch your circle. Friends and family can be your so-called friends and family can be your worst enemy. However, There was some genuine friends and family members that was on my side, and we wasn't pushing for end-of-life treatment. We wasn't having it. So we had a vote, family vote, and we was able to stop end-of-life treatment 2 times. Lord have mercy. The doctors seemed like they was very upset. They was really invested in the end-of-life treatment. I don't know if they get some kind of kickback, if they just want to hurry up and rotate the room and get the patient out of the room and bring in the next patient so they could drain them of their insurance money. I don't know if they doing organ harvesting or what, but they seemed upset that we stopped end-of-life treatment. They were saying stuff like, your loved one can't swallow, so your loved one can't take no medicine. Well, I looked up on Amazon. What can you use for patients that's struggling to swallow? They got a whole list of products that you can use. So I ordered some with my own money. With my own money, I ordered some products that you can use for people that's struggling to swallow. Once the hospital saw that, I did my own research and I came up with something that they use for my loved one until my loved one is able to eat solid food again. All of a sudden, the hospital say, oh yeah, we know about that. Don't use what you ordered. We got that here in the hospital. And we got a whole team devoted to helping people eat solid food again slowly. But y'all did not tell me this or my family this until I did my own research. Now y'all want to mention it. It was unbelievable. There was times when they came in the room to get my loved one their medication. And like I said, my loved one was having problems swallowing, so you got to crush my loved one medicine up in applesauce before you give it to my loved one. On one occasion, I had to stop the nurse from giving my loved one medicine with no applesauce. Negligence. It was unbelievable. Several times, they did not have my loved one properly hooked up to the oxygen machine 2 times. One time, a family member had to bring it to the nurse's attention, and then another time, I had to bring it to the nurse's attention. My loved one oxygen tube is not properly hooked up. And one time, physical therapy came in to do physical therapy with my loved one when it wasn't hooked up. So it was as a result of my loved one oxygen machine not being hooked up. When they got to moving my loved one around to do physical therapy, after they done already gave my loved one heart disease, so you got to be very careful. My loved one started having oxygen problems, couldn't breathe. My loved one vital signs went all the way down. Physical therapy was panicking. Oh my goodness, get him back in the bed. We don't know what's going on. I said, is this important? I held up a piece of the oxygen machine, a part of it that was attached to the oxygen machine that wasn't hooked up properly. And they say, yes, that should be hooked up. Your loved one need that. Unbelievable. It was just all kind of negligence in the hospital. But I gave you the name of the 2 videos where you can get the full story. Every time I tell this story, I try to rush through it because it's a nightmare and it hurt me thinking about it. But I gave you the name of the 2 videos where I take my time and I tell you in great detail what happened to my loved one in the hospital. It ended with my loved one. We was able to stop her from doing end-of-life treatment. But my loved one also needed help when coming to bathing. So there was a time when they was bathing my loved one. And they was being so aggressive with my loved one that my loved one was grasping to breathe. I had to bring this to the nurse's attention. Stop trying to bathe my loved one. Later for that, my loved one is about to die. My loved one can't breathe. My loved one's eyes bulging out. If I wasn't there, they would have kept trying to bathe my loved one, not paying attention that my loved one is struggling to breathe. And they would have kept trying to bathe my loved one till my loved one died. Well, I was able to save my loved one that time. The second time was when I told you the physical therapy came in. My loved one, vital signs went all the way down as a result of them moving my loved one around for physical therapy and my loved one not being properly hooked up to the oxygen machine. So once we figured out my loved one wasn't hooked up to the oxygen machine, we let my loved one gather themselves. They did tests, vital signs was looking good. My loved one was able to relax. My loved ones started talking and joking, identifying loved ones. My loved one was singing songs when we bring it up on YouTube. My loved one was a sound mind. We were so happy. So happy that we agreed to step out into the hallway while they bathed my loved one. Big mistake. Because the hospitals made so many mistakes with our loved one, every time we left them alone with our loved one, I said I would never leave my loved one in the room alone with these doctors, these nurses that's already pushing for end-of-life treatment and seem to be mad because we're stopping it. Every time we leave them alone with the nurses and doctors, something go wrong. However, we were so happy that our loved one bounced back from this recent health scare that we smiling and laughing and joking, and when they asked us to step out to the hallway, we agreed. 5 minutes later, a bunch of nurses and doctors came running down the hallway into the room of our loved one. Our loved one passed away. I think we all know what happened. What happened last time. They were bathing my loved one. My loved one started having problems breathing as a result of the heart condition that the hospital medication gave him. And instead of paying attention to my loved one, that my loved one is having problems breathing, they kept trying to bathe my loved one, clean my loved one. I think my loved one had a bowel movement. That's what they was cleaning my loved one up from. Instead of paying attention to my loved one struggling to breathe, I'm sure they just kept trying to bathe my loved one. Did they do it on purpose? Who knows? All I know is she was in there with the nurses and the doctors all along. Nurses and doctors that was pushing for end-of-life treatment. Nurse aides that were just in there, I'm sure, on the orders of the nurse and doctors that was pushing for end-of-life treatment. Unbelievable. But that's my story. I go into great detail. I think I explained it pretty much there. But I gave you the name of the 2 videos at the beginning of this live stream where I'm a little more calm and I explain everything that went down. You can go watch them 2 short videos for more details. And I'm also mourning the loss of my cat today, Buddie. R.I.P. to my cat, Buddie. He been on my live videos a couple times in the past. Everyone that's familiar with the channel, when I used to be outside crushing cans, sometimes I'll go in the house and Buddie be waiting at the door. Buddie passed away this morning. We had Buddie for like 15 years. He lived a long, happy life. R.I.P. to my cat, Buddie. One of the nicest cats in the world. That's why we named him Buddie. Buddie ain't meet a soul that he didn't like. Buddie was just everyone's buddy. Buddie's real chummy. Pals with everyone. R.I.P. to Buddie. All right, everyone, open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. We smack in the middle of the hood, as you can see. Abandoned buildings. Abandoned chicken food restaurants. No more greasy food for the people of the community. Good. We don't need no more fast foods. We need gardens with fruits and vegetables. Chicken and soul. We don't need no more chicken, but we need to concentrate on our soul. Just another business in the hood shut down. What's new? Powers that be collapsing the economy on purpose. That leads people to do desperate things, prey on each other, commit crimes. That lead to prison. Prison is big business. Just like the powers that be want it to be. All about the art of war. Ain't that right? Art of war. How you doing, family? Good afternoon. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. First live stream of the day, everyone. Out here getting some fresh air, doing a little walking and talking in the hood. About to go down. They're having a little celebration. They got something going on in the park. We're going to go check that out. Then I got to go to the grocery store, get some organic fruits and vegetables for some of my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Every time you buy food, you should say, I'm buying this food because it's good for the heart. It's good for the kidneys. It's good for the lungs. That's the way you should shop if you don't want your body to drop. Eat to live. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. You can go to Amazon, get raw nuts, raw Brazil nuts. All women worried about breast health. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. They also good for other health benefits for men and women. Raw almonds, raw cashews, raw walnuts, include that in your diet. Flax seeds, chia seeds, put that in your oatmeal and your smoothie. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, good for the heart. Eat to live, everyone. What's up, Lies? Talk to me. Yeah. She was out getting some fresh air. I told her. Guess what I told her? You need to get outside, get some fresh air like Lazarus. That's what I told her. You don't need to be in the house all day.
I don't need to be in the house all day, but I happen to see her.
Yeah. It was good seeing her, wasn't it? Yeah.
Said, how you doing, baby? Remember I told you drove that over there? Yeah, that's... I got a little something. You'll have to catch me later on. What's going on, man? What you been up to? Nothing.
Taking it one day at a time?
Yeah.
Look at Silly Willie.
Hey, buddy.
You better not choke him.
This is my station. You know that.
Silly Willie. That's a little something I'll get you later on, man. What's up, Willie? My man, Willie.
Hey, there you go.
That's Silly Willie. That's Silly Willie. He a cool cat, ain't he? We don't care how crazy he is. He's still cool with us.
I don't fuck with nobody.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
Man, I know it's Uncle
Pig. We go way back. Stanley Road. Hello.
Hey, you ain't been over that long.
Yep.
I haven't either.
Come out right here.
I'll get back with y'all, man. I'll get back with you, Lies. Yeah. I'll get back with you later on.
Hey, let's go. I'll be right here.
All right.
He'll be right there, Silly Willie. I'm supposed to go see Pig pretty soon. I'm going to tell her you asked about it. Keep your head up, Silly Willie. Yes, sir. One love, everyone. Good running into good people in the community. And that's what we want on this channel. Good people with positive vibes. No negative vibes allowed. Positive vibes only. Got enough chaos in the world. Enough chaos in the hood. There's some good people in the hood. Don't let people lie to you about the hood. There's some good people. It may not be all good in the hood, but it is some good people in the hood. And that's the best people in the world. The people that could be living under some of the worst conditions, but still maintain character. They don't let this cold world make them cold. They still some of the nicest people in the world. That's the best people you can ever come across. People that's struggling, but still got character, morals, integrity. All right, everyone, Cincinnati, Ohio. Just strolling through the hood, gonna check out a little event that's going on in the park. Then I'm gonna go to the store, do some shopping for some loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. I'm into herbs, holistic 100%, let food be thy medicine. So I'm going to get some organic fruits and vegetables for my loved one that's dealing with some health issues. Patrick, SpongeBob, that's SpongeBob's sidekick. Cincinnati, Ohio, everyone. We out here on a beautiful day. Out here in the hood on a beautiful day. Y'all want to take a little stroll through the hood? Just a little stroll. If it get too dangerous, I'm gonna have to cover up the phone. Cause I know the rules of the hood. Some people be like, hey man, don't be out here recording me. You got to respect the politics of the hood. So I'm gonna go down here a little bit in the hood, then we're gonna detour, go to the park. Supposed to be a little event going on. And then I'm going to the grocery store, do some shopping for my loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. And then we will be going later on again today. I think they got some music, live music going on later on today, or some form of entertainment. later on today around 7 p.m. if I'm not too tired. I've been doing so much with the passing of my loved ones. I've been dealing with so much grief, bickering amongst family members, all kind of chaos. When you lose important people in your life, I tell you, your world can spin out of control. That's why you got to remember. That's why you got to remember that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You got to remember, soul, energy, molecules, atoms that make up the human body doesn't die. So you got to comfort yourself like that through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And these ain't just something to help you deal with grief. These are facts. The spiritual realm is very real. I don't drink. I don't do no kind of narcotics. I didn't have experience with the spiritual realm. It is very real, I'm telling you. So just know that when you lose a loved one, their soul continues to live on. And guess what? You can get signs from your loved ones once they pass away. I done had several signs from my loved one that passed away. Recently, loved ones that passed away, I done got signs that only that particular loved one can know. Blew my mind. I'm walking outside and there's a note in front of me. And I just pick it up because that's what I do all the time. I pick up stuff because I love spreading positive messages out here. So myself, sometimes I write down positive messages and I put it on the ground where I know there's going to be a lot of traffic for people to pick it up, read it, and hopefully be inspired and go do some research on whatever I left down there. So I'm always picking up notes. And I came across a note a couple days after one of my loved ones passed away. And it was only something that my loved one that recently passed away could have known and could have said. It was unbelievable. In the live stream, a future live stream, I may share that, but it's still kind of fresh and everything. Man, it's just unbelievable. The spiritual realm is very real, everyone. The soul can go on without the body can't go on without the soul. Read, study ancient spirituality, study ancient Egyptian history. You know, the same folks that brought us the pyramids and all other kind of unbelievable monuments that you know they had to have help from higher spiritual beings to build them pyramids without today's technology. That was not normal, everyone. There is so much more to life than what we know. The government keeping all this information from us. The educational system is a joke. They keeping all this information from us. They don't want us to be spiritual because the powers that be know that'll be their downfall. The powers that be, they into spiritual knowledge, but they get all their power from Satan. This spiritual warfare, they don't want us to tap into our godly weapon. See, they done tapped into the satanic weapon. That's why the world is in so much chaos. They don't want us to tap into that godly force and counterattack them because they know they lose. God is way more powerful than Satan. So they don't want us to tap into that. So they keep the truth from us. They try to convince us that the Holy Bible is a whole lie. H-O, whole, L-Y, lie. It's a book of parables, historical facts, and prophecies. And yes, there is some lies in there. Because the powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13 satanic bloodlines, the head and hand, the secret government, the satanic Masons, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers are a bunch of demons that believe in distorting the truth every chance they get. So yes, they lie. They put lies in the history book. They put lies on the news. And yes, they put lies in the Bible. But you got to have enough critical thinking skills to recognize the truth from the lies in the Bible. There's a lot of truth in the Bible. Don't throw away the Bible just because there's some lies in there. Just like when you're talking to someone can start off telling you the truth. Then in the middle of the conversation, they start telling you a lie. You don't throw away the truth of that conversation just because it ended with a lie. You take the truth, you keep that, and you throw away the lies. That's what you do with the Bible. When you come across the truth in the Bible that you can't deny, the prophecies, the historical facts, the parables, you keep that. When you come across lies that's just ridiculous, toss that to the side. That's how you read the Bible. That's how you stop the Bible from being a whole lie to being the Holy Bible. All right, everyone. Sunday out here, the weather feeling good. Cincinnati, Ohio, most positive channel on the face of the earth. Walking through the hood is all good. Don't believe the news, don't believe the hype when they be telling you, oh, the hood is so uncivilized. You can't walk through the hood without getting popped. They got a lot of people down here desperate, miseducated, collapse the economy in the hood so people prey off each other. But it's not like that 24/7. The biggest hood in the world is the White House. Now you should be scared of that hood. You should be terrified of the White House. That's a satanic hood. To learn what's really going on in the satanic White House, you're gonna have to check out websites like jeffrense.com, RENSE, jeffrense.com. You ain't gonna get information from the television, telling lies to your vision. You ain't gonna get the truth from the idiot box. That's why your shows are called programs, because you're being programmed. That TV is the idiot box. North, east, west, south. They dumbing down the entire world through the idiot box. The north, east, west, south. News is propaganda. You gotta go to websites that's not afraid to tell the truth. Like Illuminati News, welcome page in parentheses. You're gonna have to check out websites like David Icke, I-C-K-E, davidicke.com, if you ain't afraid of the truth. In your search engine, type in Jordan Maxwell. Go look out all his work, Jordan Maxwell. If you can handle the truth, type in William Cooper. Put that in your search engine. Check out all his work. William Cooper. Free on YouTube. Go check out Behold a Pale Horse. If you're not afraid to learn the truth about what's going on in this world with the government, with the secret societies that run the world, that's poisoning the food and water supply, because they don't care about you, they don't care about I. They believe in world depopulation, all kind of Luciferian agendas. That's why they poison the water supply. That's why they poison the food supply. That's why they put chemtrails in the sky. That's why they start unjust wars, because unjust wars cause people to lose their lives, millions of lives, world depopulation. Life is stranger than fiction, everyone. I tell you, go learn the truth. It's not about black versus white. It's not Republican versus Democrat. It's not liberal versus conservative. It's not rich versus poor. It's God's children versus Satan's children. You get a little church on this Sunday. Whose side are you on? You ain't on the powers that be side, even if you want to be. They don't care about your race. They don't care about your religion. They all about bloodline. In order to be in their satanic clique, you got to be related to them. That's why they let Obama become president, although Obama don't look like none of the previous presidents. Obama is related to Dick Cheney and George Bush. These are facts. Crazy Obama admitted it himself when he was the president. He was on the Tavis Smiley show, and he admitted that he's cousins with Dick Cheney and George Bush. They keep it in the family. Go look it up, everyone. Some of the ancients in ancient history did the same thing. The wealthy folks among the ancient people, they was into incest. They'd rather get with family members in order to keep their bloodline what they consider pure. Same thing is happening today. That's why all the presidents are related. Do your research. The truth is out there. Are you brave enough to go get the truth? Are you scared of the truth? Will this truth hurt your feelings so you want to live a lie? All right, everyone. Education over entertainment, herbalists over hospitals, God over Satan, positive vibes over negative vibes. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's all about making money. That's the keys to life. I just gave it to you. Man, I grew up right here. Stanley Road Tire. Childhood memories right here. Best hood ever. What's up, family? Just walking through the hood, it's all good. Ain't no guns going pop, pop, pop. The block don't stay hot. Everywhere you look, you don't see a body drop. Don't believe the hype. Stop believing what you see on TV. You really need to stop. You got some good people in the hood. They just live in the bad situations, but they still good. Please let the truth be understood. A little freestyle flow defending the hood. All right, everyone. Yeah, I grew up right around here as a child. Old stomping grounds, man. Childhood memories right here, Stanley Road. City of Cincinnati, everyone. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Channel all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. Let food be thy medicine. Eat to live. Don't live to eat. You're dealing with a chronic illness. Go raw vegan 6 to 8 months. If you got to go raw vegan for longer than 6 to 8 months, trust the process. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. You can be healed naturally, holistically. These are facts, not opinions, not wishful thinking. Thousands of people are healing themselves holistically. You just got to do the research. It's out there in the World Wide Web. All you got to do is type in people who healed themselves from chronic illnesses using natural remedies. There's a whole bunch of stories out there. Go find the truth. The truth is out there. Can you handle the truth? Lost dog alert. I know about our fairy friends. Just lost my fairy friend today. R.I.P. Buddie. Had that cat for over 15 years. They become family for real. They putting up $600 to get their fairy friend back. Their fairy family member. Fairy. Julian, 2 years old. Missing since August the 2nd. I can use $600. Let's go on a dog hunt. See if I can find Julian and collect that $600. I hope they find him, because I know how it is. Pets become family for real. Community first. Raymond Jackson know the truth. Unity in the community. All right, everyone, one love. Just walking through the hood, because this is a great stress reliever. You're dealing with stress, everyone. Get outside in nature, especially when the weather is beautiful. Walking relieves stress. So when I'm stressed out, I get out here, I start walking, and I say, hey, might as well go live while I'm walking, relieving some stress. That's also one of the holistic health tips, to get outside in nature and walk. I'm about to give the holistic health tips in a few minutes, everyone, every time I go live. I give you holistic health tips. I give you the name of certified herbalists that's out here changing people's lives. I give you the name of holistic doctors that went to medical school, in case you're impressed with titles. I don't listen to no one that didn't go to medical school. Foolish. You should be more concerned with results, not credentials and titles. So one that went to medical school can give you information that can cost you your life. They go to medical school and don't learn nothing about nutrition. All they know is to recommend you to Big Pharma. Big Pharma is all about making big dollars. They give you a bunch of prescription medication with side effects that end up costing you your life. But you want to listen to someone because they went to medical school. A homeless person, before he became homeless, Could have been out here reading and studying about holistic health, fell on hard times, never got back on his feet, but still got that knowledge and can give you life, can give you knowledge that can save your life. Don't judge a book by its cover. The beauty within would be so hard to discover. Judge people based on their results, not their credentials, not their outer appearance, not their economic status. Don't cheat yourself like that. Treat yourself. All right, everyone, Cincinnati, Ohio. Most positive channel on the face of the earth. Walking through the hood is all good. Getting some exercise, getting some vitamin D from the sun. I'm about to give you the name of some holistic doctors and some herbalists that can change your life forever. Then I'm gonna give you the name of I'm gonna give you some holistic health tips. If you're not dealing with any health issues, you can ignore this part of the video. If you ain't on a bunch of prescription medication with harmful side effects, if you don't got doctor appointments coming up every day, if you ain't been diagnosed with lupus, cancer, hypertension, you can ignore this part of the video. Apparently what you're doing is working. Keep on doing it. Listen to your body. Even if you're doing the opposite of everything that I say, we're concerned with results, not necessarily technique. So if you're doing the complete opposite of what I'm saying and you're in great health, keep doing what you're doing. What worked for you may not work for me. What worked for me may not work for you. But we don't come over here criticizing each other for the choices that we make when it comes to our health. You don't agree with something? Feel free to share your health tips. But don't come over here trying to put anyone down. We're all about positive energy. We don't want no negative people on this channel. We throw block parties for negative people. That's when we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hope we never hear from you again in life. We only want positive people on this channel. The channel is monetized, meaning the more likes we get, more views we get, more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate. However, we do not sell our souls for likes and donations. We only want positive people on the channel. Negative people, please stay away. Go, run, go to another channel. Go to a negative channel. Negative people should not come to positive channels. That is weird. You're negative, we're positive. Go to a negative channel and have a negative fest. Only positive people on this channel. Man, I remember I used to come to this store all the time. So many businesses shutting down in the hood. Unfortunately, a bunch of foreigners come, open up stores in the hood, make their money, and then, boom, take their money back to their world. Shutting down the stores. Stores should have been open anyway because of what they sell. If you're not selling organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, things that people in the community need in order to sustain life, then don't open up these stores anyway. Selling harmful products, alcohol and cigarettes, loose cigarettes, illegal loose cigarettes, all kind of foolishness. We need stores in the hood that's selling products that's gonna help improve the condition of the people in the community. We don't need people coming in here on a money grab, just coming in here just trying to make money off the people's ignorance. Know the people dealing with stress. One way people relieve stress is by medicating themselves with alcohol. So you come here, you sell people products that you wouldn't use yourself. Another way people deal with stress is by eating. So you come here, open up a store, selling food that you wouldn't eat yourself. Pork, all kind of disgusting snacks, taking advantage of the people's poor state of mind and ignorance, exploiting people for your own financial good. Knowing your religion wouldn't let you consume any of the things that you're selling to the people in the neighborhood. What people do for money, unbelievable. Cincinnati, Ohio, everyone. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind, spirituality, politics, current affairs. Got a business you want to promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see everyone doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. That is not less surviving. You need to be out here living and thriving, finding your spiritual reason for living, getting outside in nature, creating memories with your loved ones, not out here chasing money and material things that's going to depreciate, things that you can't take with you when you leave this earth, but you can take your soul with you. That's what you need to be concerned with, your soul, not material things, cars, jewelry, and all that bull crap. You can't take that with you when you leave. You shouldn't be spending more time at your job than you do at home. You shouldn't be spending more time with your coworkers than you do with your friends and family. Got to get up out of the matrix. Got to get out of the rat race. It's not worth it. Chasing material things. By the time you catch up with the material things, you got 1 foot in the grave. Been working all your life. Now you can retire at the tender age of 103. You got all the material things you craved for as a youngster. The houses, the car, the money. You look around and your whole family passed away because you was concentrating on chasing money instead of being out here spending time with your loved ones, creating memories, finding your spiritual reason for living. Time for change, everyone. We are the people. We can do it. Power to the people. Real change gonna come from the people. People you got access to every day. People you can walk up to and talk to. Not from these politicians. Not from these millionaire politicians, millionaire entertainers. All right, I had to make sure that the phone wasn't acting crazy. Sometimes the phone shut down and I gotta reboot it. The phone is cheap. I don't got money to invest in a new phone. I'm too busy spending my money on organic fruits, vegetable, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, getting my loved ones' health together. I'd rather spend money on that as opposed to spending money on equipment. So sometimes the phone shut down, just hang in there. I got to refresh the phone and we be right back at it. And sometimes I can't tell if the phone shut down because it's so hot out here. I can't see the comments section or nothing, so I gotta find some shade and make sure that I'm still on. All right, everyone. City of Cincinnati. Most positive channel on the face of the earth. Channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving lifesaver holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals, and it's not even close. Do your research. You should always do your own research. The Bible says my people gonna pass away from a lack of knowledge. People more concerned with education. Whoop, the phone just shut down. I have to reboot. Education over entertainment, that's what I was saying before the phone shut down. What you don't know can cost you your life. 24 hours in a day, everyone. Take time to read and study. At least 5 hours. To read and study, better yourself mentally, emotionally, medically. Learn about holistic health. Chronic illnesses is on the rise. How many people you know dealing with lupus, cancer, diabetes, obesity? Learn how to treat those things. Very treatable. The Bible tells you what to do. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. Herbs are for healing. Not man-made products. Not man-made prescription medication with harmful side effects. You would know this if you educate yourself. Study holistic health. Study ancient spirituality. We living in some spiritually dark times. You gotta protect yourself spiritually. Study ancient history. History does repeat itself. So learn from history so you won't keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. Read, everyone. Don't be afraid to go down the rabbit hole. So much information out here that'll blow your mind what's really going on in the world. But you got to be open to new information, no matter what. Always be open to new information. No one has all the answers. No one knows everything. Rebel against the powers that be. Rebel against the Illuminati, the satanic secret societies. Guess what, y'all? I ain't afraid to rebel against the powers that be, because my soul is not for sale. Fight the power. Power to the people. It's the people versus the system, everyone. Remember that. Don't let the system divide you along racial lines, political lines, economic lines. It's the people versus the system. All right, we're going to go check out an area in this Cincinnati Park. They're having a little family-friendly event. Just walking through the hood. It's amazing. All the businesses that's shut down in the hood. Talk about depressing. Life is hard enough in the hood. All the businesses that shut down. We wish the businesses that was operating was selling good products to begin with. Maybe that would have kept the doors open. If people could come to the businesses and buy organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, essential oils. Another business shut down. This was a dollar store right here. Family Dollar shut down. Economic oppression. Another tool that the powers that be like to use. Control people's money, you control people. Control their wealth. Control their food supply. You make the people so desperate they're willing to do anything for money, even self-destruct, prey out for each other, willing to sell each other down the river, willing to harm each other because they're so economically oppressed. So that's a weapon that the powers that be love to use. Economic oppression. Oppress the community, collapse the economy on purpose. Then watch the people self-destruct, start preying off each other, harming each other over crumbs. Friends and family members will harm each other over crumbs. I witnessed that for myself. Family members turn against their own for money, for material things. Unbelievable. We talk about these entertainers that sell their souls for money and fame. You don't have to be rich in order to sell your soul. Everyday people sell their souls also. If you're willing to harm someone for some money, that's selling your soul. A lot of everyday people, working class people, out here selling their souls also. You're dealing narcotics, selling that, poisoning your own community, that's selling your soul. Selling your precious body, causing all kinds of diseases throughout the community, selling your soul. I would never sell my soul. I'll ride this poverty thing all the way out to the end before I sell my soul. My soul is not for sale. Neither should yours be. Mouth a little dry. I need some spring water in my mason jar. Let me get to the holistic health tips. That's one of them. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. You're dealing with a chronic illness. Run to an herbalist. Run from the hospital. You've been in a car accident. Go to the hospital. You've been assaulted. Someone went upside your head with a baseball bat. Go to the hospital. You are in extreme pain. Go to the hospital. You're dealing with a chronic illness, but you're in no pain. You've just been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Run from the hospital. Run to an herbalist. Your body can be healed naturally. May Blue Eyes, how you doing, family? One of our regular family members right there. I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. May Blue Eyes, very good soul right there. First live stream of the day, just walking through the hood, getting some exercise, about to get some holistic health tips, about to go in the park and see what they got going on in the park. They're doing a little party in the park, I believe, but clean partying, not drinking no spirits. So we're going to go be nosy, see what's going on in the park. Then later on today, once I come back from the grocery store buying organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with health issues, I think later on today around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., we're going to have some live entertainment. All right, let me get this mason jar because I am thirsty for some spring water, not from those spirits. You too? All right, thank you, family. Love having positive people in my life. You should too. Surround yourself with positive people. Education and positive people. You can't go wrong. What's written in your name, everyone? Are you familiar with anagrams? A-N-A-G-R-A-M-S, anagrams. Go look that up. Go to a website called anagramsgenius.com. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Life is so fascinating. Anagrams are when you unscramble something and it spells out something. It's just unbelievable. Like Elvis. You unscramble Elvis, you get Lils. It was already written. Before that man was born, lived his life, and passed away, it was already written that once he died, people gonna say, Elvis lives, Elvis is alive. Unscramble Elvis, you get Lils. That's just one of the many examples you can find on anagramsgenius.com. Go check it out. You can do anagrams of your own name. Is your life story written in your name? I did an anagram of my name, and yes, my life story is written in my name. I'm gonna share that one day. My name is Harold Vance Taylor. You unscramble that, you get aha, why voting, call our Lord, and that's me all the time. I don't believe in politicians at all. I do believe on calling our Lord. So every time something go wrong in the political world, these politicians let the voters down, I say, aha, I told you, why voting, call our Lord. That's where real change is gonna come from. You take the letters of my name, rearrange them. That's the anagram of my name. Aha, why voting, call our Lord. I did anagrams on friends and family members. Found messages in their names. Life is so unbelievable. Spiritual realm is very real, everyone. Life is so fascinating. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. I gotta drink me some spring water. It's out here in the city of Cincinnati. This is not moonshine. This is not moonshine from Granny, from the Beverly Hillbillies. I've been accused of that a couple of times. Last night, during a live concert, a gentleman came up and asked me, was I drinking moonshine? When I told him it was spring water, he was like, yeah, I know about spring water. That's the best water to drink. When I was in Kentucky, at a Kentucky Fest, I whipped out my mason jar with spring water, and someone asked me, is that moonshine? No, this is a mason jar with spring water. Get that knowledge in, everyone. Every chance I get, I try to give you something to think about. Put some information on your mind. Education over entertainment. Now on this channel, we do mix in a little entertainment because we know people love entertainment. The world can be coming to an end and people gonna say, make me laugh, make me dance, make me twerk. So in order to get you to accept the education, if we gotta spike it with a little entertainment, we do that. Last year, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. Was gonna bring you Blink 182, but they got canceled due to the weather. This year, I was gonna bring you a whole bunch of concerts, but we ran into some tragedies in the family, medical tragedies. We lost some very important people, very special people that just turned our life around. Family ain't been the same since. So of course, I wasn't going to no concert, buy no tickets, or live streaming. Just not quite in the mood for that. What I am in the mood for is walking. When you walk, you can relieve stress. So when I'm out here walking, relieving some stress, we come across free concerts, and I will go to the free concerts and let you enjoy the free concerts while I'm out here walking and relaxing, getting my mind together. But I am in no way in the mood for buying some concerts, live streaming for the concerts. It may take a while before I be in that mood again. RIP to all the loved ones that passed away from the physical realm. The spiritual realm is very real. So we know you're still here, just in another form. We love you, we miss you dearly. Spend time with your loved ones, everyone. Don't take life for granted. Today is not promised, tomorrow is not promised. Man, only thing that get me through grief is knowing that the spiritual realm is very real. If I thought there was nothing else to life, you just live, chase material things, try to get a little bit of pleasure here, and then you pass away and that's it, I wouldn't be able to make it. With all the loved ones that I lost, all the grief I'm going through, and I know there was no real purpose to life, I wouldn't be able to make it, but I know the spiritual realm is very real. Spiritual realm way better than this realm, but we got to make it through this realm, everyone. There's a greater side, but you got to wait to get to that greater side. You can't force it. You can't do nothing stupid. You can't try to delete yourself and go to the spiritual realm. You got to ride this physical realm out to the end. Pass away naturally. Then get your reward for living a just life. I know the spiritual realm is very, very real. I had high contact with loved ones from the spiritual realm. But as a human being, you're still gonna cry and grieve when you lose loved ones, because that's what we do as humans. There's nothing wrong with crying, nothing wrong with grieving. Just don't cry and grieve so much that it has a physical toll, a negative physical toll on your health. That's when you gotta pull yourself back and remind yourself that the Creator is still here. The Creator's creation, known as your loved one, has made the transition. But the Creator that gave life to your loved one that you miss so much is still here. And you got to honor the Creator by finding your spiritual reason for living and get busy doing your spiritual work. That fact right there is the only thing that keep me going with all the grief that I've been suffering lately. Lost my friend a couple years ago, talked to him Saturday, by Sunday he was gone. R.I.P.D. After that, a bunch of other friends and family members started coming down with chronic illnesses, passing away back to back, and haven't stopped since. That was a couple years ago. They've been downhill ever since. Loved ones passing away, left and right. Chronic illnesses. That's why I tell you, take your health into your own hands. Learn about holistic health. You can't be healed naturally. These days, everyone come down with a chronic illness because the powers that be are polluting the food. The food that you're eating is giving you all these chronic illnesses. It's only about 5% genetics. So don't blame cancer on your family history. It's your lifestyle, sitting around on your butt all day, not being active, and it's eating all the terrible food that the powers that be is selling in the grocery stores. Processed food, junk food, soda pops, meat that been shot up with hormones and antibiotics, Stop eating dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God, treated as such. God put you in the Garden of Eden. God did not put you in the slaughterhouse of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, you get roses and flowers and fruits and vegetables. That's what you're supposed to be putting in your body in the temple of God. Nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Eat raw broccoli in its original state. Don't boil it, don't fry it, don't put it in the microwave. Eat raw broccoli. That way you keep all the enzymes in it. Very good for the human body. Learn the truth, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Spring water out of mason jar. Cincinnati market right here. I done came across a bunch of stores that sell natural ingredients right here in this area. They sell herbal tea, natural clothes. You should be wearing cotton. Cotton is very good for the body. Stay away from polyester and all that stuff. They sell natural deodorant and soap all in this area. I say, man, I gotta come up here and more often. Be surprised what you find once you venture outside, everyone. Cincinnati, Ohio. Appreciate everyone that subscribed to the channel. Appreciate everyone that hit the like button, the share button. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. We got to come together, support each other. Support positive content. Positive people got to uplift each other. We always complain about how bad the world is, but we don't do nothing to support people that's out here trying to make things a little better. When you come across positive content, support them. If there's an activist in your neighborhood that's trying to do something positive, support them. If you can't support them financially, just walk up to them, shake their hands, acknowledge them, let them know you appreciate what they're doing. That goes a long way. Real change is gonna come from the people, not from the system. Stop arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians or entertainers you never met in life. That is foolish. Real change is gonna come from the people that you can walk up to and talk to every day. People you can relate to, because y'all going through the similar things. That's real change. Put aside your petty differences. Stop arguing over race, religion, politics. Concentrate on what you have in common. Focus right there. Uplift each other. Support each other. Pool your resources. Create businesses. Create businesses that believe in producing jobs that's not just about making money, but producing jobs that's about improving the community and the lives of humanity. That's real change. Life is short. Leave a positive legacy while you're here. Do something to make things better for the generation coming behind you. That's real change. Cincinnati Hemp Company, natural organic products. I checked this store out the other day. This is where they got natural clothes at, natural deodorant. The next to it, they got yoga class. Keep it natural, everyone. Keep it natural. Everything is natural. We got to get back to the natural way of living. Natural and organic. Got across the street. A lot of activity going on the block. A lot of people don't like to be recorded. Let be like, please don't record me, bro. Okay, I got you. Although we all being recorded every day, electric eyes is everywhere. We all got our own reality show. Cameras everywhere, but people be like, don't record me. Y'all already being recorded. We all being recorded. The minute we step outside the homes, the minute we step inside the homes, they got recording devices on the smartphones, on the smart TVs, your microwaves everywhere, your computers. Sorry to break the news to you, but you are a reality TV star, whether you realize it or not. Cameras are everywhere. We're being recorded 24 hours, everyone. Unless you go in the bathroom and shut the door. That's probably the one safe place you could be, in the bathroom. Cameras everywhere. Electric eyes are everywhere. Turning us all into a bunch of Kardashians, reality show stars, whether we like it or not. It ain't right. It ain't fair. Powers that be don't care. All right, everyone. Let's get to the holistic health tips. Two of the herbalists that I use, outstanding herbalists. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, outstanding herbalist, self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Grow his own fruits and vegetables. He got his own land. He get water from his own land. He's a bad man. Outstanding herbalist. Go to Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Go check out his products. Guaranteed to change your life forever. He got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Go to his website. You can make arrangements to go to his healing clinic for all your medical needs. You can have one-on-one time with this master herbalist. Go to his website, follow instructions. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, outstanding herbalist from St. Louis. The other herbalist that I get my life-saving formulas from, Divine Medicinals, D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals, outstanding herbalist. Go check out his website, get your full body detoxes, all that good stuff. And just like master herbalist, Yahki Awaken, you can have one-on-one time with this master herbalist to Udimayat Ra. Go to his website, divinemedicinals.com. Out here giving you all this life-saving information. Take advantage of it. Read, study, educate yourself. Information is power. No one should be ignorant in 2025. This is the information age. Information is everywhere. All you have to do, go to the World Wide Web, type in whatever you're looking for. Of course, good information gonna pop up, bad information gonna pop up. You have to be able to tell the difference between the two. A lot of homeless folks out here, I tell you. In the land of milk and honey, no one should be homeless. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Humanism over capitalism. Human beings need shelter. Shelter should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. If you got a heart, you should agree. If you want a mansion with 20 million rooms, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home absolutely free. All human beings should have decent food to eat absolutely free. Not nasty processed food. Clean food, organic food, food that nature give you. Organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. Food that nature give us for free should remain free. Clean water should be absolutely free. Not nasty tap water. Spring water should be absolutely free. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Time to change the system. A lot of people scared to change. No, 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 that's not the way it be. That's not the way it is. Well, that's the way it should be. We know the world isn't the way it should be. We got to make some changes out here. Change ain't gonna be easy, but changes need to be made. People out here suffering under the present way of living. Something ain't working, you change it. Simple as that. You don't just go along with something that ain't working because everyone else is going along with it. You got to be brave enough to challenge a system that ain't working. Real change is going to involve strong people. People that's not afraid to go up against the grain. People that's not afraid to stand on the truth, even if everyone else is standing on the lie. Real change is gonna come from people that don't care about following the masses. Once you learn the truth, you don't care if you're going up against 1 million people that's living a lie. You're too old for peer pressure. If you got to go up against 1 million people, oh well, don't compromise the truth for no one. Friends, family members, money, no one, nothing. If someone don't like the truth, then you should let them know, whoa, you don't like me, because I am the truth. Don't be so desperate to be around people that you're willing to sell your soul, that you're willing to hide the truth, that you're willing to dumb yourself down in order to fit in with the crowd. You was born alone, most likely you're leaving this world alone. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone. This world is transitory, it's temporarily. Don't sell your soul for temporary gains. You wasn't designed to be here forever. You here on earth to learn a lesson. Fulfill your spiritual obligations. You ain't here to be friends with everyone. These days, everyone is dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated. Why would you want to be friends with them? You here to uplift them, educate them, inform them. If they don't like it, oh well, move on. Get them out your circle. All right, I gave you the name of 2 herbalists that could change your life forever. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken, and Divine Medicinals. Go check them out. Take your life into your own hands. You can be healed naturally, holistically, by going raw vegan 6 to 8 months. Longer if you have to. Trust the process. You should be raw vegan anyway. Eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. That's the way to go. Processed food make you sick. Processed vegan food can make you sick. But if you're not ready to go the natural way, organic fruits and vegetables, at least go ahead with the vegan food. Stop eating these dead animals. Your food shouldn't have eyeballs or heart. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Your food shouldn't try to fight you. Your food shouldn't have parents. Why would a loving God give life to animals, then tell you to go take life from that animal so you can sustain life? That is crazy. If a loving God intended for you to eat meat, a loving God will have meat grow from trees and from the ground, like fruits and vegetables. Sometimes you gotta do a little critical thinking. Yeah, a loving God wouldn't give life to these animals then tell me to go take life from the animals. How cruel is that? Why give life to the animals to begin with? Just to take it from them. So we human beings can have a hamburger. Let me tell you where you can get healthy hamburgers, everyone. But first, let me give you the holistic health tips. Surround yourself around positive people. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. What's up, family? What's up, Cap? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Mingle in the chat. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm all about holistic health tips and helping the homeless. So that's what I'm talking about. Talk about what you want to talk about. Promote your business. This is the most positive channel on the earth. We're all about supporting each other. All right, everyone. Surround yourself around positive people. Keep negative people out of your life. If you got friends or family members, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. Never got anything positive to say. Get the people out of your life. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you sick. Protect your energy. Next health tip, get outside in nature. Stop being in the house with all this Wi-Fi. Get outside in nature. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Exercise 30 minutes a day. Easiest exercise you could do is what I'm doing now, and that's walking. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. The sun give you vitamin D. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're sick, walk in the sun 2 hours a day. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. Go to Amazon, type in raw Brazil nuts. Very good for breast health. All the women worried about breast cancer. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. Raw almonds, raw cashews, raw walnuts, all good for the human body. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, good for heart health. You can find all these products on Amazon. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put them in your oatmeals, put them in your smoothies. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars. From a glass. Stop drinking tap water. Stop drinking from plastic bottles. If you're gonna drink from a plastic bottle, at least make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. I don't need no taxi. Walking is good for the human body. That's one of the health tips. Walk 30 minutes a day. That's people's problems. They want to take a taxi. They want to take cars everywhere. That's why you're fat, out of shape, obese. End up with cancer and all kind of chronic illnesses. Take your butt outside and walk. Don't be lazy and crazy. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. Drink alkaline water, spring water from mason jars. Learn about grounding. Grounding is where you find some grass. Hopefully grass that don't have a bunch of pesticides in it. Take your shoes off. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass. 20 minutes daily. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for chronic illnesses. That's good for inflammation. Learn about grounding. There's a documentary free on YouTube all about the health benefits of grounding called Earthing the Movie. EARTHING, Earthing the Movie. Instead of coming on social media being ignorant, saying ignorant stuff, trying to be a comedian, ain't getting no laughs, just being an idiot. Instead of watching foolish things on social media, go watch the documentary called Earthing. Earthing. Tell you how to heal yourself. just by standing in the grass, walking in the grass. Peter say we all doomed. Sometimes it look that way, don't it? If you plan on finding your happiness only in this world, and you're only about material things, then yeah, we all doomed. We are doomed. But get some spirituality in your life and there's hope. You're not doomed. All right, so learn about grounding, drink alkaline water, spring water from mason jars. Choose a herbalist over hospitals for all your medical needs. Juice organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Every time you juice, the juice recipe should have more vegetables than fruit. That's the healthiest way to juice. Every time you juice, your recipe should have more vegetables than juice. All right, we back. I told you the phone is old. Sometimes it shut down. Hit the refresh button and we back. I was telling you about the importance of juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. Every time you juice, make sure that you make 8 ounces of juice every time you juice. Juicing got my mother's kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad, she thought she was going to have to ask one of her children for a kidney. When it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses, I don't believe in surgery. No surgery unless you're in excruciating pain. Other than that, the body is a self-healing mechanism. Give it everything it needs, and it can heal itself naturally. It needs you to keep the stress level down, for you to exercise, get outside in nature, go raw vegan, eat organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, and your body will heal itself from any chronic illness. Get rid of tumors and all that naturally. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, we got her the juice, the recipe that we got from the juice lady, and we got her a juicer. Within a year of juicing, her kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal. Juicing does a body good. You can be healed naturally. Facts. I know from experience. Juicing does a body good, not milk. Stay away from milk. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. He give you 1,000,001 reasons why you need to stay away from milk. Cow milk is for milk. Cow milk is for cows, baby cows. Human milk is for humans. Go do your research. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills. Get educated. Get informed. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She tried to heal herself the way she'd been taught in dumbed down medical school, where they don't teach about nutrition as being used to heal the human body. She did everything she was trained to do. Nothing was working. She did everything the doctors told her to do. Nothing was working. Her health was deteriorating. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe I gave my mother. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing results, positive results. She was full of energy. She was having regular bowel movements again. We'll be here September the 6th. Here's your little entertainment for this day. Why she didn't know this information, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. They all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. That way they can make you a customer for life. Keep you coming back to them to get your prescriptions filled up until your body just fade away from all the toxicity. Then they move on to the next customer. That's the way big pharma does. Don't get played by the system. Herbalists over hospitals. Educate yourself. So start juicing. Get outside in nature 30 minutes a day. Walk in the sun 30 minutes a day. Exercise 30 minutes a day. Eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs. Drink alkaline water, spring water. And you can stay on the earth for a very long time. Age gracefully. Pass away at the age of 100. No medication, no pain. Pass away in your sleep. Now I'm going to give you the name of some holistic doctors that went to medical school in case you're impressed with titles. Go check out their websites. Go check out their YouTube channels. Guaranteed to change your life forever. Up first, we got Dr. Joel Fuhrman. Joel, Dr. Joel Fuhrman. He gives you life-saving holistic health tips. And he gives you delicious recipes.
But now with the shipping, I pay $7 shipping, so that it's not even worth it.
Go check out Dr. Joel Fuhrman. JoelFuhrman. They getting set up for some entertainment later on today. We may come out here and check it out. All right, go check out Dr. Sabi. I'm gonna give you the names real fast, then I gotta get to the grocery store, go buy some organic fruits and vegetables from a loved one. Then I'll be back out here later on. Go check out Dr. Sabi, go check out Dr. Michael Greger, go check out Dr. Bobby Price, go check out Chef AJ, go check out Fully Raw. And that's what she is, Fully Raw from Hawaii. She don't eat no cooked food, smart lady. She give you recipes for all kind of delicious foods. She show you how to make cupcakes and brownies and milk using almonds. Go check out Fully Raw. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo, no to radiation, no to surgery. His doctors told him, you are crazy. You're not gonna make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. What did Chris do? He did what the Bible told you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. He went raw vegan.
This is like iconic for my child.
He ate a healthy salad every day with nothing but healthy ingredients. On his website, he gives you the ingredients to that healthy salad. He drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. How you doing, my man?
I'm great. How are you, man?
All right.
It's been a pretty good day.
Yeah.
I don't know which one you like. I like pink, but you know, you want it back now, or do you want to do stuff like that? Make stuff like that.
You make all these yourself? How you doing?
Good. What did you ask?
Did you make all these yourself?
Me and my husband, yeah.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool.
Thank you.
All right, go check out Chris Beat Cancer, everyone. He beat cancer naturally, holistically. You're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. He went raw vegan. He drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding website. Give you some life-saving information. The powers that be had the YouTube channel shut down because so many people was taking their advice dealing with chronic illnesses. People was going to the health store, getting organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs to deal with their chronic illnesses instead of going to big pharma. So the powers that be wasn't having that. They had the YouTube channel shut down. But you can still check out their life-saving information on their website, The Truth About Cancer.
I can relate having decision-making problems, as you can see. I am like... If I put it on the same tray as the oyster, then I'm like, maybe it's the hostess with the hostess. Yeah, I know. I'm just, it's so cute. It has like a very special meaning on the top of it. It makes me so happy. That's my ideal. Yes.
I was just telling her, I was like, they got a lot of stuff over there, but I didn't know y'all was up on stuff.
That's so good. No way.
Right.
They do.
We like, yeah, like, double back. We said we got double back to the case. $10. Right. That's a great deal. It's a great deal, bro. Because y'all got so much stuff on there. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Keeping it holistic, all right. Plant-based sneakers. Oh man. Yeah. Y'all from Cincinnati? Oh, from Columbus? Man, y'all got no card or something? Yeah. I've been into the plant-based thing lately, man. This is so cool.
There you go.
Okay, man, cool. Man. Got to get back to nature. Y'all have a good one. All right, everyone, go check out Chris Beat Cancer, The Truth About Cancer. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Baxter, a heart holistic expert, Dr. Baxter Montgomery.
And then I add some cayenne to give this one just a little kick. Same recipe, it's just a little hot. Yeah, go ahead. That's an olive nut spray.
All right, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Baxter. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the doctor gave up on them. Doctor told him, your heart disease is too far gone. There's nothing we can do for you but make you comfortable, put you in the hospice and let you waste away. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed naturally. There's something that can be done. You just got to be willing to do the work. No cheat days, no shortcuts. You can't be healed holistically 100%. So these patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery and did everything Dr. Baxter Montgomery told them to do. Dr. Baxter Montgomery put them on a raw vegan diet, smart. Raw vegan meaning eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. And he gave them this smoothie protocol. Very healthy and delicious. Many years later, those patients that the doctors told only got 6 months to live are still here. Heart disease reversed. You can be healed naturally, everyone. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery. This is a plant-based company. They make plant-based shoes and garments. Go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, based out of Houston, everyone. You can be healed naturally. Facts, not opinions. Do the research. All right, everyone. I'm about to shut down. Then try to come back out here for some live music, live entertainment. Got some live music going on later on today. So I'm gonna try to get us out here to the live music. Right now we got a bunch of entrepreneurs out here in the park selling their products. Support your local entrepreneur, especially if your local entrepreneur believes in giving back to the community. Entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporations all day. Cincinnati, Ohio, everyone. Got a bunch of entrepreneurs out here in the park selling their products. First live stream of the day. We got some music coming up later on today. The band over there getting set up. I'm gonna try to get back out here if I'm not too busy. I gotta go to the store, buy some organic fruits and vegetables for my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. I'm into holistic healing. Let food be thy medicine. You can be healed naturally. 100%. Facts. We'll be shutting down pretty soon, everyone. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. I'm into holistic healing. I'm already juicing for friends and family members. I would love to extend that to juicing for the homeless and for the children out here dealing with chronic illnesses. No, we don't eat chicken noodle soup. And we don't drink sodas. Keep hip hop conscious. Public Enemy, KRS-One, Kumo D, X-Clan, Immortal Technique. Pause in the music only. One love, everyone. We'll be shutting down pretty soon. About to go to the grocery store, get some organic fruits and vegetables from the loved ones that's dealing with some health issues. We'll be going live later on today for some live music. Power to the people, people versus the system. God's children unite, good people unite, fight for what's right. No one should be oppressed. We against all forms of oppression. We don't approve of anyone being oppressed because of their religion, political views, economic status, race, none of that. Power to the people. People versus the system. God's children versus Satan's children.
That's what he wants to do.
That's the real struggle. Appreciate everyone that support positive content. Like I was saying before, I'm already juicing for friends and family members that's dealing with health issues. Let food be thy medicine. I'm into holistic health. I would love to extend that to the homeless and to the children dealing with health issues. A lot of children in the house on social media all day instead of being outside getting some exercise. Instead, they're in the house with all this radiation. As a result, they're dealing with chronic illnesses before they reach their teenage years. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. A lot of their parents go to the grocery store and they buy all this unhealthy processed food and soda pops, junk food, not realizing the food that they're buying their children is ruining their children's health. Their children come down with all chronic illnesses and they don't know why. They blame it on the family genes. Not realizing the food that they're buying their children is the real reason their children are dealing with all these chronic illnesses. So I would love to get out here and educate parents about nutrition, about the importance of herbs, start giving away organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs to the homeless or to the children, to the parents of the children. You can help make that possible by supporting the channel. You can support the channel in several ways. Every time we go live, you can donate to the channel by way of super like, super thanks, super chat. You can donate to the PayPal H Taylor 509. PayPal H Taylor 509. You can donate to the Cash App, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. We know about hard times. The channel is monetized. You can support the channel simply by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, viewing all our videos, letting the videos play over and over and over. More likes we get, more donations we get, more subscribers we get, more views we get, more funds we can generate. More funds we generate, more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses. Simple as that. Anagrams, what's written in your name, your life story. Go check out anagrams.com. All right, everyone. I'm about to shut down. Been out here walking in the sun, getting some good vitamin D. About to go to the grocery store, right to the organic section, get some organic fruits and vegetables. I got to make some juice recipes for my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. Let food be thy medicine. Heal thyself. Eat to live, don't live to eat. When you go to the grocery store, read the ingredients before you make a purchase. When you come across big old words that you never saw in your life, put that so-called food item back on the shelf. The ingredients should be real simple to eat or read. You shouldn't be up there trying to pronounce all the words like, what the heck is this and what does it mean? The ingredients should be real simple to recognize, real simple to pronounce. Everything should be organic. Man, hard times out here on the block. In the land of milk and honey, the powers that be put in God we trust on the dollar bills. But if God's children don't have money, they got God-given life, but don't have money, they let people live out here like this, struggling. Welcome to America. Powers that be don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care if you're rich, poor, black, white, collapsing the economy, soulless reptilians, feeding off the misery of the people, hardcore devil worshipers. That's why you unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They put their God into your subconscious all the time without you realizing it. Everything about the powers that be is evil, including their language. English. L-I-V-E spelled backwards is evil. L-I-V-E-D spelled backwards is devil. The word recreation, what do you do for recreation? Recreation, to destroy creation. God spelled backwards is dog, because they got no respect for God. They worship Satan. Powers that be is crazy. Devil worshipers. They got people out here struggling financially, mentally, emotionally. It's sad. No one should be homeless. No one should be homeless. A lot of people out here homeless are dealing with mental health issues. So don't judge someone. Get to know their story before you come to a conclusion. All right, everyone, let me get to the grocery store. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. God bless all the positive people out there. Keep your head up. Surround yourself around positive people. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Eat organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Juice organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. Get outside in the sun 30 minutes a day. Exercise 30 minutes a day. Start grounding, standing in the grass 20 minutes daily. Get yourself a steam sauna. Use that like 3 times a week. Start using organic essential oils like peppermint oil, frankincense oil. Surround yourself around positive people. Choose education over entertainment. Herbalists over hospitals. God over Satan. Entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's all about making money. J-O-B, just over broke. Just giving you enough to get by. Paycheck, paying to keep you in check. You can't talk like Mr. Community if you want to work here. In our corporation, talking all that power to the people, fight the powers that be, unite the people regardless of their race or religion. Talking about secret societies. We're paying to keep you in check. Can't talk like that on our jobs. Fuck your job. We out here employed by God. God gave us a job, and that's to expose these devil worshipers out here. That's our real job, everyone. Find out your spiritual job and get busy. Sold, not for sale. I ain't here for likes and shares and views. I can get 1 like, 1 share, 1 view, $1 donation. I don't care. I'm gonna represent the truth till I'm no longer here. Got to tell the truth, everyone. It's time for the truth. I'm going to the store and show you what a real pharmacy look like. F-A-R-M, pharmacy. Let food be thy medicine. Your health should start in your kitchen. Organic fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, seeds, and herbs, alkaline water, and spring water. Then I'm gonna shut down, go check on my loved ones, and try to get back live later on today for some live music. We got a store up here, almost vegan lounge. A lot of people starting to go plant-based, vegan, almost vegan. Almost vegan lounge now open. Eat to live. Don't live to eat. Excuse me. This what your medicine cabinet should look like. Organic fruits and vegetables, everyone. This is what your medicine cabinet should look like. Keep it organic. All right, everyone, until next time, keep your head up, eat to live. Herbalists over hospitals. Go check out the Juice Lady. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you can think of. She got over 15 books on Amazon. Until next time, later on today, live music. If I'm not too busy, eat to live.